because it's heavy. And I probably shouldn't take something so heavy to the desert or outside of my apartment. Is my Book of Shadows. Now, I made my Book of Shadows, and if you want one like this made, just let me know, PM me. It will only cost you pretty much shipping and the price of materials. I'm not really looking for a profit. I do this stuff for fun. So, if you guys want one, let me know. But I would burn that one. I'm going to put a wooden back on this one so it's not as flimsy because that's just felt. And I put ribbons in there and all that. So, but yeah, that's my Book of Shadows and all that good stuff. Ugh, let me set that big thing aside. It's about 300 pages, give or take. But yeah, that's my Book of Shadows, and inside of my Book of Shadows, I'm actually going to put some stuff from other books and everything, but since it is a permanently bound book, and I wish I would have made one where it wasn't going to be permanently bound, which I might make another one, I don't know, and just set that one aside for whatever. But since it is permanently bound, I don't want to put something in there and then want it in a different section, which is why I might make a new one. And if I make a new one, I'll let you guys know. But yeah. I go through other books and I copy down spells or rituals or good facts to know of other people's to put into my Book of Shadows. So I always have it at reference, for my own reference at hand and all that. And one of the books that I'm taking my tips out of is Scott Cunningham's Book of Shadows. As you see, I've already started to tab things that I think would be useful for me and in my practice. And that was just published in 2009, so it's fairly new. And any of you that have read Scott Cunningham's books know how freaking awesome he is or was as a writer, and really need to go out and get his book. So, another one is, and this one has one of the rituals that I needed an agate for, and it's called Circle Coven Grove, and it's by Deborah Blake, and I'll leave all these books and authors' names in the bottom bar there. That's what I'm calling it from now on. I don't care if it has a technical name. It's called bottom bar from now on. But as you see, I've already started tabbing that one. And a lot of good things in here if you work in a coven or a circle or grove, or circle, coven, or grove. As you can tell by the name of it. Lots of useful information. It'll take you through the entire year. I don't really work in a coven or a circle or even a grove or anything like that. I am a solitary practitioner as of right now. But if I find somebody else that would like to practice with me, then heck yeah, I'd love to. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, so there's that book. Let me move these bowls down to the floor. Otherwise, they're going to fall off this table. I'm in my dining room, by the way. Anything by Richard Webster, I totally endorse to the utmost extent. And this one is Spirit Guides and Angel Guardians. I haven't gotten a chance to really read through this book. I bought it like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and I still haven't gotten to it. But Richard Webster, awesome writer. He has Pendulum Magic, which I've read, and it's phenomenal. I've read his Writing Your Own Spells, or Writing Your Own Magic. Awesome book. Again, I totally endorse anything Richard Webster puts out there. So, this one is The Inner Temple of Witchcraft by Christopher Penczak. I think that's how you say his last name. I don't really know. But he has a whole series on the Inner Temple. It's like the Inner Temple series. So I've gone through this one, and I only have one tab so far. I haven't really gone through all of it. So that one's still getting. Oh, excuse me. That's still getting my attention here in the future. This one I've started to read, and it's phenomenal. Same author. And this is the Temple of Shamanic Witchcraft. If I can get it, there we go. But since I like to talk to my spirits and everything, my ancestral spirits, the spirits like the one in my apartment, which again I'll tell you about later. But yeah, since I talk to them, I practice somewhat of shamanic rituals and practices and everything, and so I figured that would be a good path to try to add to mine. So the Shamanic Witchcraft, the Inner Temple of Shamanic Witchcraft is an awesome book as far as I've read. Any of you that have done your year in a day or are looking to do your year in a day, I'm going to start doing mine next, well, either this month or next month. I'm going to start it. And any of you that have done it and that have gone by a book to do it probably have bought this book, Wicca: A Year and a Day by Timothy Roderick. And this seems to be like the status quo for your Wiccan path in a year and a day. And like I said, I'm going to start going through there, and if I get deployed anytime soon, within the next year and a day of whenever I start this book will go with me. So, and it has like daily exercises and everything like that. So, now, any of you who have been around the block a few times probably know Raymond Buckland, awesome author, and this is an awesome book from what I've read so far. I haven't really gotten through it. I just got it the other day along with my altar cloth and a couple necklaces with the triquetra on it. Again, obsessed. But this is an awesome book from what I've read so far. This is Raymond Buckland's Book of Spirit Communications. And I mean, it's a pretty beefy book. It's 250 or so pages. Great book so far. If I get deployed anytime soon, that one's definitely coming with me. And the final one that I have on the docket here, everybody on YouTube that I've watched so far that has had a book review, well, just about everybody, if not everybody, has this book in their book review, and I think everybody needs to have it. This is the complete Book of Shadows for the New Generation, Solitary Witch by Silver Raven Wolf. It is an awesome, awesome, awesome book. As you can see, I have many, many, many tabs in there. Look at that. Look at all those tabs. Look at them. I even got one sticking up out of the freaking all over the place. So anyway, go out and get this book. Definitely one that you want in your library. You know, you can use it as a reference all the time. Very, very, very useful book. Like I said, that I've seen a couple different people do this video and everything for their travel altars. This is mine for my traveling altar if I were to deploy. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and if I were to go back home right now, that's the stuff I would take. All the books that I've shown you will go into my Book of Shadows with all the little parts that I want to pick from each book. Will go into my Book of Shadows, and that would probably go with me as a whole. So, yeah. I think that's about it. I'll leave the link to Charming Pixie Flora down there. Check out her YouTube site. She is phenomenal. I've watched one or two of her videos so far, and she's phenomenal. And watch Cute Witch 772, also phenomenal. Cara is very, well, she's pretty experienced, you know. She's been in witchcraft for a good while, and she knows her stuff. And yeah, check out their travel altars. And if you have a travel altar of your own, please PM me. Go and do a video response and all that good stuff, or leave a comment down here, whatever. You know, just let me know what you guys do for your your travel altars. And I think that's all. I'll do a video of my wand and what all the stones on there are and all that good stuff later. And I'll also show you guys how to use the spirit board because I think that's an awesome video, you know, where it needs its own attention. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.